Welcome back, students. In yesterday's class we discussed about what do you mean by class, what do you mean by object, how we are going to implement the class and how we are going to implement the object. All those things we discussed in yesterday's class. Here how we are going to access the member functions, how we are going to defining the member function within the class, how we are going to accessing the member functions outside the class. Already we discussed all those things here. Here this is the implementation of class. In this class we are going to define 3 data members and 4 member functions which are declared in the class. Then outside the class we are defining those member functions by using the scope resolution operator. Here why we are going to write here double means here return type of get volume function is double. That's the reason we are going to write all those things. Here we are going to defining the set length function, set breadth function and set height function. Here we are creating the object box b1 and one more object box b2. Then we are going to passing the values to the set length function, set breadth function, set height function. For the object b2 we are passing the value 12, 13, 10 to set length function, breadth function and set height function, right? Here then we are going to printing the value of volume of a box 1 by using the object b1. Then we are going to find printing the volume of the box 2 by using the object b2. Is it clear up to here? We discussed in yesterday's class. Now we are going to implement this complete program by using C++ compiler, and I'll show the execution. Here we are going to execute the program by using Turbo C++ compiler. First we have to open this one, file, new file, press F5. Now here we are going to write the program. Here what is the first line of our program? Hash include iostream.h, right? Hash include iostream.h. After that we have to define the class. How we are going to define in class? In our example class is box class we are defining. Here in that box class we are defining 3 data members: public, double, length, double, height, double, width. Right, these 3 data members we defined these 3 data members. Now we have to define the member function. How many member function we are using in our program? 4 member functions we are using in our program. First one is to find the volume of a box, get volume function we are using. Next one is we are using one more function, that is set length function. To set the length of the box. Here we are passing one parameter. That's the reason I am going to write here double. One more function we are using set breadth. Here also we are passing one parameter. One more function set height. Here also we are passing one parameter double, right? Here in this class we are defining 3 data members and 4 member function. Here length, height, breadth, these 3 are the data members. Get volume, set length, set breadth, set height, these 3 are the member functions, right? Here now declaration of class is completed. After completion of the declaration of the class we have to put the curly brace and then we have to put this semicolon. This is the end of the class. Now we have to define the member functions outside the class. Here what is the first one? Get volume member function is there. Now we have to define that one. How we are going to defining? Here what is the return type of that member function? Get volume double, double. right? What is the class name? Box. Then scope resolution operator. Next one is, what is the function name? Function name is get volume. So now I am going to write the operations. What type of operations I am going to performing here? We have to write length into height into width. We are returning the volume of a box. Next one is here. What is the next function? Set length function is there. So what is the return type of set length function? Void. So first we have to write void. Then what is the class name? Box. Right? Class name is box. Then what is the function name? Set length. Here we are passing one parameter. That's the reason we have to write double len len. Definition of set length function is completed. Now what is the next function? Set breadth function. Return type is void, then class name is box, then set double VRE. We are passing one parameter here. Right? We are defining set breadth function. Next, what is the function? Set height function is there. What is the return type of this set height function? That is void. Then class name is box. Then function name is set height. We are passing one parameter. Then we are defining this one. Right? Here in class we are defining, we declare 4-member functions. Right? Here after completion of this class definition, we are defining those 4-member function. Right? Completed. Now next step is we have to define the main function. See here, int main. In main function, we are going to create the object for this box class. Here how we are going to create the object for the box class? Here class name followed by the object name. What is the class name here? Box. Right? Object name is, for example, here I am going to write B1. Box B1. Right? Here by using this box B1, we are going to call the set length function, set breadth function, set height function and get volume function. Right? Here double, yeah, I am going to declaring one variable. This variable is used to store the volume of the box. Right? B1 dot set length. Here B1 dot set length. Here I am by using this set length function. Here by using this set length function, B1 dot set length, I am going to call this function. Right? Here we are passing one parameter. That's the reason here we have to pass one value here. For example, here I am going to pass 6.2. And in the same way here B1 dot set height 7.2. Right? B1 dot set 8.4. Right? Here up to here we are passing the value. Now I am going to find the volume of a box. How we are going to find the volume of a box? Return type of this volume of a box. See here, return type of this volume of a box is double. See here, return type of the volume of a box is double, so we have to return some value to the function main. Here we are returning the value to the function main. That's why we are printing the output in the function main. we are printing the output in the function main. That's the reason we are going to use one variable here, vol variable here. Now I am going to, by using this b1 object, I am going to call that particular function b1 dot, which function we are going to use here, get volume function. Right here, whenever we are going to write this one vol b1 dot volume, directly control is going to transfer here, and it is going to be return this thing, return length dot height dot width. After completion of this one, we have to print the volume of a box, right? Cout volume of a box is, in which variable we are storing the volume of a box, vol, right? We have to print this one. Here I am going to use new line character, then int main is there, that's the reason we are going to return 0 value, right? Completed. Now we have to save our program. Go to files and save as box22.cpp. Here extension of the file is cpp. Now you have to check there, compile the program. How to compile the program? By using control plus F9. Here there will be no errors are there. Now to check the output, which one, here we have to press alt plus F5. See here, volume of a box is 374.976, 374.976, right? Here I am creating one object here. If I am going to create, we can create multiple number of objects for the same class. For example, here I am going to create one more object b2, one more object b2. Then here we can pass the values here, b2 dot set length 3.4, b2 dot set height 4.5, b2 dot set breadth 5.2, right? Here we are going to use, we are creating one more object. By using this one more object, we are passing the value, we are passing the values to these functions. Then we are going to find the volume of a box, vol equals to b2 dot get volume, right? Now we are going to print the volume of a box. By using b2 object. Right? Here, whenever we are going to execute this one here, whenever the compiler is going to read this b1 dot set length function, b1 dot set length 6.2, directly control is going to transfer here set length. Here what is the value of len here, 6.2. then here we are going to assigning 6.2 value to the length variable, 6.2 value to the length variable. Next, whenever the compiler is going to read this set height, b1 dot set height function, here 7.2 value is there, directly control is going to transfer here. Here now what is the value of HEI? We are passing 7.2 value now. Then the value of HEI is 7.2. Then height becomes 7.2. Right? Then b1 dot set breadth. Here 8.4. Whenever the compiler is read this statement, here directly control is going to be transfer here set breadth function here. Now 8.4 is there, BRE value will be the 8.4, then we are assigning 8.4 value to the breadth function, data member. Then we are going to find vol equals to b1 dot get volume. How here, whenever the compiler is going to read this statement, directly control is going to be transferred to this function here. Now already we assign what is the length, height and breadth. Then we are going to returning this value, length into height into breadth. Here this return value, we are returning this complete value to the function main, where that particular function is there. Here value of that return here, b1 dot get volume, right? These value will be stored in vol variable. Now we are printing the value of, here we are printing the value volume of a box vol slash n. This is the new line character, right? In the same way, here I am going to create one more object b2. By using this object, I am going to pass 3.4 here. Whenever this b2 set length is there, directly control is going to be transferred to this function here, set length function, then set breadth function, set height function. Then by using this value, whenever here vol equals to b2 dot get volume, directly control is going to be transferred to the get volume function. It is going to return the value of length into height into breadth. Then that particular value is going to store in vol variable. Then we are going to print the volume of a box, right? Here we are return type of int main is return type of this main function is integer. That's the reason here we are going to write return main. Now I am going to executing this program. I am going to run this program. Control plus F9. There is no errors are there. Alt F5. See here, volume of a box. First one 374.976. Volume of a box by using b2 object is 79.56. Right? Here I'm using turbo C++ compiler here. In general, already I said that iostream.h. Here in some of the compiler are going to be recognized directly iostream.h, or some of the compilers are going to recognize only iostream. For example, in my compiler, if I am going to remove this one iostream.h, if I am going to removing the extension, what will happen? Check this one. Control plus F9. See here, I am going to get two errors. What type of error? Unable to open include file. See here, unable to open include file iostream. So here in iostream header file only we are having cout function. Cout, cin functions are present in iostream.h header file only. Here my compiler is not supporting without using .h extension. So we have to use the .h extension here. F2, control plus F9. See here, alt F5. So my program is executing. Now here I am writing here int main. You can write here void main also. There will be no error is not going to be generated. Void main. If you are going to write here void main, then no need to write this return 0. See here, control plus F9, yes, alt F5. See here, last two lines we are executing this program, right? With this execution of implementation of class is completed. Thank you.